everybody, Elirra here. So today I'd like to go over the updates that happened on Friday, March 17th. So a lot happened. We got 2 new creatures, and as you can see, they came from a new gacha. It's called the Ticket Gacha. So let's talk some about that. Wolfragon posted an update, and they said, so what is the ticket feature? Well, it's time to announce a new Ticket Gacha. Both the King and Queen this week will be the first creatures to go into that gacha. Why a Ticket Gacha? Tickets, we feel, have little use outside of just buying tokens, so we wanted to integrate another way of earning something from them. How much is it per spin? Base current price on release will be 10. This, however, is subject to change in the future. Will the gacha be permanent? Yes, it is planned to stay permanent along with other gachas. There will be more creatures added to it in the future too. Most efforts are focused on other areas as development behind the scenes is busy, so the Tickets Gacha will just be a recolor on the Session Gacha. As teased above, we have plans for new gacha, but won't be implementing just yet, so you'll have to sit tight with the current gachas. Here's the new Leprechaun palette that's coming today. This palette will cost 200 Robux and a new signature palette. I have to say that I don't love this palette, but I'm not a huge fan of the yellow and green. So, I don't know. I think it's cute. I like the coins and the 4-leaf clover, but other than that, I don't know. I don't really like it. So here's the new Potted Gold palette, just in time for the St. Patty's Day. And the new Ticket Gacha will be coming today. Ticket Gacha will be right after the Traveler's Gacha in the lineup. As you can see, the new palette's going to cost 777 shooms. As a prelude to the St. Patty's Day tomorrow, here's a preview of the Potted Gold palette. Again, I'm not a fan of the yellow and green, so I'm not much of a fan of the Potted Gold palette. I won't be buying any of those. Here's the icon for the week. It's from Poke105. I love it. Looks beautiful. What's this? Daily login fixes. A new timer since the last claim and daily login appearing should be getting fixed in this update. I think that's a good thing. Like to see it. And here is our map teaser for the week. I really love it. It looks like it might be Oasis. They didn't say, but I really like it. If it is Oasis, this is a major upgrade. I think that they added in some really nice trees, and I love the waterfall. I think that there's a huge upgrade on the scenery. Next, let's move on to the new creatures, Amphiterium and Iridia. Let's just jump right into it. The Amphiterium is a Tier 5 terrestrial carnivore. The species is available in the Ticket Gacha. The stored version is available in the Trial Creatures shop for 2,625 shooms. The description states that the Amphiterium is a strong creature with ancient power that walks Sonaria with its gallant sword and queen. It's known for its bravery and will protect creatures that return respect towards it. For you role players out there, the creature behavior states that the Amphiterium usually stays by the side of its queen, Iridia. Amphiterium and his queen are an inseparable pair of creatures. Amphiterium do not have a specific habitat, and they'll live wherever their queen goes. Amphiterium has a sword to protect her, even when in times of great sorrow and loss. Amphiterium walks with pride and stride and has mutual respect among all creatures. Amphiterium likes to sit on large rocky ledges by lots of creatures to watch over them and protect them. It has an ancient rule or saying that if the creatures respect him, he will respect them as well. The crown on their head has never fallen. So So the appearance of the Empyterium is a large bipedal creature with a sword on its right hand. It has golden, shield-like objects protecting its hand, as well as the base of a golden color. It seemingly has a cape on its back with a beautiful golden pattern and golden shards sprouting on its back and the top of its nose. It possesses a spike-like decoration that shoots forward from its nose, somewhat similar to a shark. The male Empyterium has 2 braids on their beard. The female Empyterium lacks the beard braids that the male Empyterium has. I find it kind of odd that there's a female, but I understand why we have to have them in the game. It kind of makes sense for the purpose of the game, but it's kind of funny. All right. So the wiki skips some things, and I haven't played it enough to be able to know the other things that are missing from the wiki, so I'm going to skip them, and we're going to go right on into the trivia. The concept's by Undiri in the Creatures of Sonaria Discord. It's inspired by giant ground sloths, basic king attire, and knight armor. Lore-wise, Empyterium is a king, using male pronouns for himself and female pronouns for his queen. Lore-wise, Empyterium is nicknamed the Grandpa Creature or Grandpa Empy due to his old age. Animations were by Afauxen and Mukadori. This is the first creature to be holding an item in its hand. If you guys know the abilities, you can go ahead and put them in the comments below. Next, let's talk about Iridia. Iridia is a Tier 4 flying herbivore. The species is available in the ticket Gacha. The stored version is available in the trial creature shop for 937 shums. The description states that Iridia is a majestic and self-satisfied creature, quite territorial, and at every opportunity attacks any outsider encroaching on the territory. These creatures look down on everything and always try to prove their superiority. They will never miss an opportunity to show off their jewelry. As far as the appearance goes, the Iridia is a griffin-like creature with royalty attire. Its head somewhat resembles an antelope's with beak, crown, and rubies embedded in its forehead, and 2 pairs of ears. It has a horse-like white mane stretching to the shoulder, where the wing and the fluff of the cape is. The cape or dress drags down, entirely covering its slender, white tail and a bit of its hind legs. Its wings somehow resemble the ones of a hummingbird and a gull mixed together. The Iridia has a general color scheme of light beige, gold, white, red, and purple. Males lack the extra strands of hair that female Iridia have. Females have extra strands of hair falling from the sides of its crown. So we are lacking the abilities here as well, and I didn't get to play it enough to know the abilities, not the adult, at least. So a little trivia. The concept was by Wiachko in the Creatures of Sonaria Discord. It's inspired by the image of a griffin with dragon elements. The muzzle was inspired by some birds with pink shades of beak, such as albinos. The sharp, long muzzle, as well as eyelashes, were made to create the image of an arrogant and majestic woman. The animations were by Blackberry Jam. So, that's all that I have for today's video. there's not going to be a giveaway because I haven't been able to get my hands on some extra ones, but I might be able to in the future, so keep an eye out for that, just in case. So that is it for me. I hope this was informative, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks. Bye.